I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Very brief announcement. I have a webinar, a conference coming up on the 1st of May, public holiday, 2026, at Petra Christian Academy, Ohiri. That's our school, behind Agofure Motors at Otowodo. The time is 10 a.m. I keep to time. By 2 p.m., we will have finished. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. If you are coming from far, the same number +234 80 21 21 92 62. If you send a message, they will help you book an accommodation that you will pay for. The conference attracts a fee because it will give you some materials. I want to look at Dave Umahi and Tracy Ohiri that he has challenges with. Dave Umahi was alleged to have contracted Tracy Ohiri in 2009 to help him do gift materials, corporate gift materials, while he was deputy governor of Ebonyi State in the PDP then, that he would use for his campaign for governorship. He told the woman, according to the woman, allegedly that he had no money. So the woman produced the gift materials and then delivered them to Abakaliki, that Dave Umahi's wife was there, and she even saw his last child. Dave Umahi, in 2015, the woman went public demanding for her money. The initial sum was 25 million naira. And then Dave Umahi felt bullied cyberly, according to him, and arranged for the woman to be arrested in Lagos and flown to Abuja, detained, and a meeting was arranged in the military police headquarters for Mahi to confront the woman. And fortunately for the woman, Sowore was there, and an argument broke out, and Umahi was restrained. I saw him charging towards Sowore. Somebody restrained him, and the woman was shouting all over the place. She also alleged that Umahi sexually harassed her, and that Umahi came with towel to her room in where they were staying, either his residence or his hotel. These are the issues I want to look at. Number one, as much as possible, when you do business with people, try and have documentary evidence, either written evidence, videographic evidence. When she was delivering those goods, she should have recorded them, had samples of the goods, and had a recording of her discussion and transaction with Umahi, so that instead of resorting to social media, she could have gone to court with him instead of Umahi taking her to the police and going to court. Number two, let's talk to Honorable Minister Dave Umahi. You should behave honorably in the real sense. I've watched you speak to women in very condescending terms. There was a lady that interviewed you during the coastal road flag off. She asked you if there was an environmental impact assessment done. You sarcastically said that you were not understanding her grammar. It later turned out that the proper environmental impact assessment was not done, and the highway had to be shifted to another side because they were undersea cables. That was very unprofessional of you, sir. Secondly, there was another woman who was talking to you concerning the demolition of her residence or whatever, her properties. She said she was part of the people that brought President Tinubu to power by their grassroots support. You were easily irritated and asked the security to take her out of the place. There is another woman who has properties from the United States who alleged that you demanded gratification from her and also alleged that you asked her to come to a hotel which is not your office, and she alleged sexual harassment. Then there is this third one. There was all this one of Ohiri. There was also your verbal altercation with Rufai Oseni when he asked you cost per kilometer, and you went on to brag that you're an engineer and you're a professor of engineering. Sir, Oseni humiliated you by telling you which university, asking you a question, which university awarded professorship to you, and you couldn't answer. A simple answer would have been cost per kilometer might not be applicable in the first batch, first instance in this job you have done, because the cost per kilometer will vary depending on the terrain, the bridges that you need to construct, and all that. Simple answer professionally instead of bringing your pride into it. And I want to suggest to you, sir, get a lawyer and your lawyer to settle amicably with this woman. If not, you will be dragged a lot. Thirdly, he who has much to lose should be very careful when dealing with women. When dealing with women, particularly if they resort to accusing you for sexual harassment. The tendency is for people to believe them because there is no harassometer to know whether you harassed her. So next time, sir, please be very careful with people. Calm down. You are a public servant. It is we that pay you, no matter how rich you are. Real people have said that you're a very wealthy man. You could easily pay this 250 million to her based on the time it has taken and have your peace. The next thing is that I want to commend Sowore, VDM, Mama P, Flagman, and I can't remember all the others that went to stand by this woman, that took her to hospital, ensured her bail conditions were met, and those from the Wuse market that came to stand by them. A revolution is incubating. People will no longer tolerate the impunity and pride of people like Umahi in this country. We should learn to remain humble. I remain Dr. Charles Apoke. Remember the conference that is coming up 1st of May at Petra Christian Academy, Otowodo, Ugeli. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. God bless you.